in our mind, we have this road or this path or this thing that we're going down to have some said result, right? And we could look at it and say, oh, I got sidetracked, or I fell off the track, or I hit a detour, I hit a wall, or whatever it is. And then, that's the way that we look at it, right? Like that's the way that we will kind of, process that. But really, that's not what it is. That is the road, right? That is the path. That is the journey. It's just not a straight and easy path. Like nothing is, right? Hello, folks. Welcome to the Mindset Artistry Podcast. I'm your host, Dave DePolo. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Mindset Movement. Today, we're going to talk about what road are you on? What journey are you on? It's something I've been thinking about a lot recently. Things been crazy. Things been super hectic and chaotic in my life. A lot of things, I guess you could say, are going wrong, and they're adding up, right? Like it's multiple different storms I'm going through at the same time, right? It's like being hit with a hurricane, a tornado, and a typhoon all at the same time, and trying to keep your head above water. And that's it, right? Like that's just the way it goes. And it just seems like every path I'm taking, every road I'm taking right now is just leading into, another wall or an obstacle or something that I have to deal with and get over or go under or go around or break through or whatever it is. And it's got me thinking a lot, and we look at these things, right? Like we plan, we come up with things that we want to do. There's a good funny quote out there: "We plan and God laughs." Announcing your plans out loud is a good way to hear God laugh. That's been very true in my life. But yeah, so we come up with these things, we come up with these plans, these goals and things that we want to do, and we set things in place, and it doesn't always work out as planned, right? Like that's just the way that it goes. And the more I've been thinking about this is, you have this road, you have this journey that you're on, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you see it in front of you. You see the end, the finish line, right? You see the end of that road, right? And you see it, and we could talk about visualization, and that's a whole different thing, but we visualize, what we want to accomplish and what we want at the end of this road, whatever it is, something you need to get done, something personal, health and fitness goal, professional goal, family goal, work that you're trying to get done around the house, at your business, whatever project that you're working on, so on and so on, right? Like we have this vision of once that's going to be complete, and that's why we're doing it, right? Like we are setting out to do something because we want to get it done and we want some type of result at the end of that. Well, for me, like I had said when I started this podcast, there's been a lot of roadblocks, there's been a lot of obstacles, there's been a lot of detours, and me, being diverted off of the path, right? And the more I think about this, because in our mind, we have this road or this path or this thing that we're going down to have some said result, right? And we could look at it and say, oh, I got sidetracked, or I fell off the track, or I hit a detour, I hit a wall, or whatever it is. And then, that's the way that we look at it, right? Like that's the way that we will kind of, process that. But really, that's not what it is. That is the road, right? That is the path. That is the journey. It's just not a straight and easy path. Like nothing is, right? Yeah, sure, there's some things that go easy and as planned. I get it. But like most things that are difficult, worth having, worth achieving, worth, you actually putting your effort into, they're going to be difficult, right? So these obstructions, these detours, you falling off the path for a little while, you having to go, a little out of your way to get back on it. That is the path. Okay. That is the road. You just don't understand it when you're going through it because you see these difficult things that are hard, and you can get stressed out about it and upset. But that is the path. That is the road. That is the journey. So stop looking at these obstructions, detours, walls that you hit as those being that, but they're challenges that you just have to get over. Okay. And here's the beauty of it. Once you get past that, go around it, go over it, find another way, whatever it is, however you want to look at it, you come out better at the end. And I've been through other things like this in my life, and we all have. And we could look back at it and say, yo, that sucked. It was really hard. It didn't go as planned. It was very difficult to do. But you know what? I got through it, and here I am right now. I'm better. I love the result. I'm stronger for it. I learned more about myself. Whatever it is, you can look back at it and say, man, I got through that hard and difficult thing, and here I am today, and I learned from it. I know I can get through more shit in my life later on because I got through that too. That is it. That is the journey. It's not just a straight path or a straight road. It's that journey. And we have to stop looking at these, minor detours or minor obstructions or obstacles that we have to get past as this like monumental thing. Really, it is. That's just the path. That's it. Okay. So let's stop looking at it that way. And, as I'm thinking about this, there was a quote that Alex Hermosi said that I heard the other day, and it was great. And it said that he said the failure and success are on the same road, but failure is just a sooner exit. And how true is that? So many people will give up on things. So many people will stop, trying to go after whatever it was that they're trying to accomplish and just get off of that road and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to do this. It's just too hard. I just, it's not worth it to me anymore. And they get off early. They get off that exit early, and that's failure. But success is staying on that road and getting off at that final exit, and then looking back at it and say, man, that road was crazy. It was tough. It was hard. It was treacherous, but I got through it. Right. So that was such a great quote. And it fell right in line with everything that I'm dealing with right now and everything I've been thinking about, and just really put things in perspective for me. So I just hope that this helps other people as well, because while I was going through all this, and of course I got a little frustrated and aggravated while some of these things were happening. And then I started thinking of it this way. And I was like, you know what? Good. To go off of this, like Jocko says all the time, good. Like, all right, maybe I'm going to find a better way. I'm going to learn from this. Maybe things were going to get messed up the way I was doing it, and now it's going to be better. Like, you got to start looking at it that way too, because sitting there, getting pissed off, getting aggravated, getting frustrated isn't helping anyone. So you just got to figure it out, look at it as a good thing, find the good in it, keep going, know that you're going to get better from this, know that you keep your eye on the vision or the goal or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And at the end of it, you're going to be able to look back at all this and say, hey, I got through this. I'm better for it. And I know later on in the future, I can get through more. That's it, everyone. Have a good week. I will see you all next week. Thank you.